Dos.
Cuatro.
Tres.
Pero.
I mean, you went four, I went one. It's fine.
Welcome.
Thank you. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the normally chaotic games of Roll Hit Die. Of course, tonight is Consequences of Chaos, which Robert will be running us through. Now, before we jump into tonight's episode, to deal with uh, whatever the frell we just walked into, I'd like to shout out to Roll20, which allows us to do the maps in the middle of the screen for you. Yes? Scott?
I'm poking Carlos.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I just raising your hand to say something.
Then I am poking Marcus.
Ooh la la.
Got you.
Chaos.
All right. Yes.
It's
Chaos.
not 9
Right
o'clock
out
yet.
the gate.
Itty.
The maps and stuff we bring through Roll20 allows us to immerse our players in the chaos that is our games. So if you've not had a chance to check them out, go for it. You see the little miniatures on the screen. Those are all brought to you through the Hero Forge app page, whatever. You go to heroforge.com, allows you to create a custom mini that you can use, create with equipment from fantasy up to sci-fi. You can create superheroes. You can create fight scenes with two of them on the same pedestal or dancing scenes. And you can even do a group photo of all your players in your games. Also, now you have animals and animal companions that you can use. Unfortunately, there are no armadillos. We found that out the hard way. So, check them out. Another sponsor we have is GUICube. Pardon me. If you go to GUICube.com, you can check them out. It's a fantasy world created. It's called Xayathe, created by the company, and over the last 3+ years has been added to by the community itself. We have several contributors who have contributed little aspects of their games that they've used at home that they may have wanted to share with the world in general. I have a few that I've thrown out there. Apparently, there are sisters to Alphinius that are somewhere out there, somewhere that somebody here on the screen may have or may not have come up with.
Sisters?
Yes.
Really?
Alphinius has a brother named Alfabio, and apparently 3 sisters named Marcus.
Let me pull that. Affinia or I don't remember the names.
Well,
Sisters are new to me.
Yeah, apparently he's got a whole family tree that are just out there somewhere, and anyway.
Well,
but that, like I
Tim
said,
is fighting us on that, but we will prevail.
But yes, as you can tell, Marcus likes to add chaos to other people's games, not just our own. But anyway, it's a prime example of the fact that people have contributed to the different aspects of GUICube and the world of Xayathe itself. So go check them out, GUICube.com, to find out more. Down below, we have 2 links. One is for Extra Life. The Extra Life link is open year long, so at any point in time during the year, and when you can and when you'd like to, you can donate to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospitals. The other link down there is our website. It allows you to check out some of the things that Marcus has put on there about our different programs that we have running right now, as well as a shop now that you can go on there and you can buy, something that's got our symbols on it. The one behind Marcus, for example. You can get blankets, shirts, mugs. I think there's some other items. And I don't know if for a fact we're working on trying to get an armadillo in there, as a plushie, but stay tuned. If it can be done, I'm sure Marcus will make sure it happens.
Yeah.
And everybody loves armadillos, right?
Yeah, especially plushy ones.
Exactly.
Little flushy.
Armadillo by morning.
Now, if you're watching us on Twitch as well, down below next to the chat, you have what looks like a bubble. We call those chaos bubbles. I said Mark's brought it up. Mark says Robert brought it up. But somebody on our Organized Play game brought up the fact that those are called chaos bubbles. That allows you to collect and earn and spend to cause chaos in any one of our games. As of right now, though, we only have it set up for this one because we've still tried to determine what would be a good reward to spend points on for our superhero game or our Organized Play. And it also may depend upon who's running the game at the time. We want to make sure we keep everyone at our table happy, so we don't want to mess up by messing up somebody else's game through the chaos, because not everybody likes chaos like Robert does. And I think that's it as far as that's concerned. I don't think we have any further announcements that we can make at this particular point in time. So I think I'll hand it off to Robert so he can run us through tonight's chaotic events.
Well, hello everyone. I hope everyone's having a good evening. Tonight, our adventurers have just returned from an extra-dimensional tomb and have found out, they've arrived back in Dragon's Nest, their outpost, to the sounds of battle. And they're now having to figure out what's actually going on. So let's just introduce our players. So below me, Marcus.
Howdy. I am Marcus Scott, and tonight I am playing Vanessa Sinclair, a sorcerer, now warlock. Does some chaos shit, and
Because of us, really, because of us.
yeah. But yeah, she's
The fuck is this?
No. just likes to help everybody and likes to travel and wants to be friends with everybody. Join her army. Spider Fur.
Has everybody brought up their characters in Beyond?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me, if you're having trouble, let me reopen it just in case it crashed.
Now there was
Beyond-
issues earlier today with Beyond.
I'm getting
Yeah,
a
Beyond has been iffy all day.
I'm getting a 403 warning, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
Okay.
opened mine like 10 minutes ago. Currently having trouble with the new, like opening the character view list, so yeah. Could be having iffy issues.
Yeah.
Well, that's where both my characters are currently residing at, so.
That's an odd
Yep.
place.
I'm sure you're gonna be fine. You don't need a character sheet, right? You've got it memorized along with the other like 7.
All will be well.
Love you too. I know I'm number 1.
Let me see if I can bring up my actual character, so maybe I can at least control one. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Where'd we leave off?
So,
I was,
oh,
yeah, I was
well, our
about to
Marcus
kick up.
finishes.
No, fine. Kurt, go. I'll just sit over here and eat my sausage.
Yeah, you eat that sausage while I talk. I hope you enjoy it too. My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Solax. He is a Dragonborn Paladin.
Let's mute.
Bahamut. He is brass and variation. Yeah. He is not going to corrupt everybody or attempt to go on a crusade with his next 2 wishes. Who knows what will happen. There is chaos and I have 2 wishes, so am I going to cause chaos with them or am I not?
You just did.
Oh, and this is my best friend right here. They are a Hollyphant. They are pink and they have rainbow colored, aura or wing colored about them. They're Kefriel. They help me out in battle. They give me advantage. They are my bestest friend in the world. I haven't seen them for a long time though, which is weird. But now that they're back, Kefriel is right here, and they're saying hello to you all. Since they like to be invisible, I understand. They're a little shy.
And don't forget Gulong.
Gulong's right here, yeah. Goodness. Gulong's over here. He is a foo dog, a golden foo dog. He is my familiar. He doesn't go invisible. He is not as shy. He's fine. He's pretty cool.
Alright,
Okay.
so I guess it brings it to me.
Yes.
Dan Latham, also known as Shadrick Degar, and a few social medias. I am currently portraying an auto-gnome artificer by the name of Ezoid Clicker, but you can call him Easy. And due to some weird card draws, has a twin named, I want to say E?
Z.
No, just plain Z.
Yeah, Z-E-E.
Just plain Z. And he is a wizard of the divination variety. And of course he also has his bird, Chrome, who is a construct that he created that apparently has taken on a new life of its own in some way. That is it for him. And I would love to get things to work, but apparently things aren't working. Of course, we got to deal with our gray guy down below me.
Yes.
That's right, I am rather gray now, aren't I? I'm Carlos, I guess online Mary Koala sometimes, and I'm playing Raylatal, who is currently very gray and needs a cigarette for the stressful situation. I still carry the memory of my beloved, I used to say, friend, and I aim to get stronger amidst the chaos to eventually avenge him. Bon. Do not
Okay.
ever refer to me as a chef.
Yes, yes, we know you are a cook.
We'll call you a fry cook.
How dare you?
Okay, Scott.
So I'm Scott, and I play the wonderful astral elf named Charlotte. I am a bard, and I love this group. They're my group. We've gone on adventures together, and they decided that I am their illustrious leader, Charlotte.
Probably because the rest of us just didn't speak up.
What?
Charlotte.
Huh? What?
Sorry, I could not quite hear that. What did my auto-known friend say?
Just a loose gear whining. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. It's wonderful. But we're here to continue the chaos for tonight because I have training to do, and there's people in my way. Oh, does anyone know if there's any clerics of mystery around?
Also, on top of that, we talking about adding chaos to the already chaotic game. One of our players has decided to go ahead and add some chaos to our game by giving us all GUI rewards.
Oh,
So,
Okay.
if you want to bring up the GUI.
everyone gets a GUI reward.
You get it going. You get it going.
Yep, and so does the
By the way,
DM.
Dan, I'm in the same boat you are. I hit refresh, and now I can't get back in.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I will be very careful with my character sheet then.
You might want to.
Shit. It literally just...
Just turned off.
Yes.
D&D
literally
Beyond is
just
not
turned
working
off.
correctly.
Yeah. So, I mean, if it takes a while, yeah, that's fine.
I roundabouts know what I have,
Mhm.
ish. I don't have
Okay.
many smites left, I don't think.
No.
It's just perfect that we're about to go into a major combat situation and none of us can access our character sheets.
I got
They'll
like
wing it
2
as
first
needed.
level. Yeah, I got like 2 first level smites. It's fine. I know I got like 2 breath attacks. It's fine.
Okay. I am going to be bringing y'all to a map, and when I do,
Working for me.
go down to 10% so you can see the entire map. Okay?
Oh, 10%. It's a small one.
Yeah. Yeah, 10% means this is a huge map. And then I will show y'all where you are, and we can scroll into there.
Dang, I go further out.
Did yours go down?
No, but I don't have 2 spell slots.
Oh, we're screwed. Don't worry about that. We all gonna die.
Okay, the main courtyard in here, the combat courtyard or training yard, you might be able to see my red circle pinging.
Yeah.
That is where you are.
Can you ping again for me, please?
Yeah. Let me also do
Oh,
this.
gotcha.
Do right in here.
Yes.
Okay. So I need y'all to put yourselves in that area, and then we will scroll down.
Scrolling.
I know it's unnecessary, but I so wish, not an actual wish spell, that there's a holy vent that only I can see. It's a token for just me. Dude, you're getting on Kefriel's space. You know, you gotta give him space.
Yeah. I will look into doing that for you.
Just
Okay, where was that at that we were supposed to be at?
the courtyard.
Courtyard, right in here.
Okay, I see now. Thank you.
It keeps giving me a warning stating that I just don't have access to these pages.
D&D Beyond or something else.
D&D Beyond.
Ooh, well, that's a little odd.
Oh no, I couldn't access the entire campaign. I couldn't access anything earlier today. So,
Yeah.
and it seems the character app is one of the ones that's really glitching right now. Okay. You appear in the courtyard and you saw. Let me go back. You can now hone in on the courtyard. You did see when you first came in up in that direction a blue dragon doing a strafing run across some people at the on the ground. You do see smoke coming up from the wall over here where there were some farms. There also appears to be smoke coming from this tower, which is where the orcs were. And let's see. You hear shouting from in this direction, and the bell here is ringing. And there are also shouts coming from further away. Alarms, things like that. Now, I'm going to explain something. When you go outside and you see the combatant, each one actually is going to count as 5 people. And we're not going to do a fight with each and every one of them. We're going to use the mass combat rules for some of this. So I know what's going on. Or I know where things are going. But
what are the mass combat rules in case we don't know?
Well, I'm kind of actually making them easier than they are. But they were an Unearthed Arcana document. So you can have it right there.
Gotcha. Sweet.
But yeah, each cluster is a unit. Yeah, each cluster of people is a unit. And you'll see that some have actually already been crossed off. They're dead because, well, things have happened. Okay.
What time of day is it?
It is close to evening. You are in the false twilight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the sun is still coming in over the mountains.
Would that affect Rail? Would that affect Rail? With
Rail is... You're not in direct sunlight right now. Getting up on the parapets and stuff, depending on what way you're facing, it might be a little bit of a problem. I wouldn't face west right now. Okay, so in our first round, and I'm going to go on, and I want to go on and start the initiative tracker, but I'm not going to go through initiative, but I just want to have it ready. So, feel free to go on and put your turn order in. Even this is taking a little bit long to load. Okay. after the obligatory round spent kind of dazed after this transport, and another round kind of figuring out that there's an attack going on, you do hear a small voice coming from behind you, coming from this direction, and you hear someone say, Lady Charlotte, Lady Vanessa, Lord Sulak, Mr. Easley, you're back. And you recognize the voice of, I'm going to bring her out, Brawl Pop Pop. She comes running toward y'all.
What the hell is going on?
Claude and his lupines take a defensive posture because it's a kobold that's running toward y'all. She avoids them and says, we're under attack. Word came that there was an orc army approaching us. But we need help. Some people had arrived from Kepis because we had sent word that you were missing, and please help.
Where do you need us, or do you know?
Front door, possibly, since that's really the only entrance. There's a moat around the rest of the place, I believe, right?
Yes.
If you've got range, go wherever you feel is comfortable. Obviously, I'm Bonk.
Yeah. Brawl says, some of the orcs left before this, but a few stayed behind.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
And we have men on all towers. But that is all I know.
So we have Jean-Claude with us currently?
No, Claude.
Matthew and who?
Claude. Matthew and Claude.
Alright, so... Matthew, Claude, kobolds and all the monstrous, air quotes, monstrosities are our friendlies. It sounds like the orcs are our enemies, but not all of the orcs.
Illustrious
Just the
DM.
ones outside the wall.
Hey, Robert.
Listen to them.
Yes.
Buckland is currently given advantage to either the player or a DM, and a disadvantage to either a player or a DM. So, the choice is up to you who you wish to give those particular items to.
Okay. Well, thank you, Buckland. I will remember that for when we get into the first round, and I know how that's going to work.
We're all gonna die.
It's fine. I wish this wasn't happening. No.
Robert,
Let's not wish that.
Yay!
No, not at all.
Were you able to get in, Dan?
Yep, finally.
I still have
Wait,
not,
wait,
I have...
wait. I got into the page that had all the characters in it. I haven't loaded mine yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm a +7 to hit and a D8 +4.
Mm-hmm.
That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me.
That sounds.
That's
That's
what I need. Since
Okay.
I hit shit, that's it.
So no, I'm getting the beholder.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I've got my at least my longsword in my Roll20 sheet, so
Okay.
I'm at 46 hit points out of 50 something. Yeah.
What I was going to say is, can you put me? I did roll a 1d20 plus my initiative modifier just as a roll, but I can't put myself in the turn order. So I
Yeah.
got a 10.
Okay.
I think mine's a 19.
Anyone else that needs me to add them?
Yeah, easy. With a 19.
And Z.
I didn't even roll Z, I just put him at the same time I go. Because I have
Easy
no idea.
Z. Yeah.
I think y'all can change this. Well, Charlotte, what was yours?
I No, I can't change it.
Yeah, no.
It's a 10.
10?
We only change it if
Okay.
it actually rolled with our character.
Okay. Easy?
Yeah.
19.
Are we missing anyone? No, it looks like we have everyone else.
Yeah, I've
One,
got
Okay.
two,
Oolong
three,
on
four,
mine.
five.
Mhm.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Because your companions, just let them go on yours. It's so much easier. Okay.
Yeah.
And as I need to add people, I will.
Quick question. My mirror in my room, is it only me who can pass through it, or can I send someone else through it?
You can send other people through it.
Okay.
What?
But Varal is going to say, I'm going to go join Darren on the tower, and she's pointing toward this tower. And let me get my map up. She's pointing toward this tower. And she starts moving off in that direction. And
Yes, we have a menagerie of friendly creatures in our compound.
that's one way of putting it. Yeah. Darren Stormscar, you may remember, is her mate.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, what do y'all wish to do? And y'all can break up. I don't mind. You can also send Matthew and Claude somewhere.
So I'm gonna run to the front doors, the front gates, because I'm going to try and defend those the best of my ability in case they're being attacked. I'm not good at range, so being in a tower is not good for me. Whatever you think, Claude, as well. Yeah, that's where I'm going, since he
Okay.
seems to be kind of a upfront person as well.
Right.
Easy.
What about everyone else?
Easy will make his way towards whatever ramparts above the door because he'll use his pistol. It's the only thing I can actually do at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go on and take yourselves over to the front gate. And are you going to just go into the front gates, or do you want to get up on the parapet?
I'm not getting up on the parapet myself.
Ground
Okay.
level.
Getting up on the parapets, you just go through one of the towers, and you can get up there.
Okay.
And when you get up there, you see, let me find them all.
I motioned to Rail. Come on, we're going to the front gate. You'll have more things to hit with your bow, or crossbow.
Okay. Y'all are going up there then. Okay. So I can tell you some of the things you're seeing. So nobody's staying in back.
Actually, I tell her to go with them. I'm gonna cast Fly and try to see what's going the fuck on around us.
Okay. That's okay. I will explain what you see in a minute then.
Okay.
Okay. Up here on the parapet, you see Sir Avrin Gibral, the monk. You see the two dwarves who are smiths, the brothers Belfraw and Galcorn Bracergleam, who are standing up here. I'm going to move you just slightly, Sulak. When you come into the bottom, I'm going to move along also over just slightly. Okay. When you get down underneath, you see Hortoxia is there. And she warns you, do not look at me. Stay behind me for now. She has her helmet off. And she is looking at that front door. So if anything busts through that front door, the first thing they see is Medusa.
I'll hit them with a breath then as well. I won't look at you. Much appreciated. Gulong. Listen to the woman.
What about the elephant?
I'm sure the elephants mean paralyzed or petrified. They're fine. Kefril's fine.
And Easy, were you also going up onto the parapet?
Yes, shoot from above.
Okay. Did you move yourself already over there?
I am. I'm kind of like. Well, I mean, I'm small. I'll go ahead and zoom in. But I'm like
Okay.
to the bottom of the. Right here.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're on the parapet. I'm showing you just the first level, but if you're at the wall, it means you're on the parapet. So, Rail, you can easily come up here to the wall and be up there with them. Now, for the people on the wall, what you see out front are two, and I'm going to point them out, two ogre battering rams. And they're just carrying huge trunks of trees with metal at one end, spiky metal at one end, to take down the doors. There are other ogres with shields that seem to be protecting them. And there are also two ogre bolters who have something that look like ballista that they are using as crossbows. Okay. And then if you go further out, you will see hordes of orcs that are kind of waiting. There are also some archers who are let me do it this way. The orc infantry is in horned hats or helmets. The archers have no hats on. So that's how you differentiate between them. The archers are shooting at people up on the balcony or the palisade. Not the palisade. But you right now are protected by cover, so you have, anyone shooting from outside has disadvantage trying to shoot. You do not have any specific advantage. Okay. Matthew is actually okay. Let me grab these people. Oh, shoot, they're
Yeah. If his minions don't want to fight, I'll point them towards where the bar is.
oh, okay.
Yeah, just go to the bar. It'll be fine.
His people are warriors, and so they're also going to go toward the front, since that is of any castle the danger point. Okay, so they're up there. She goes back up here. I am going to put some winged boots on you or something, so I know that you're flying right now. Oh, here we go, some wings. And you start to fly. Matthew is... Actually, where did Vanessa go?
I'm right over here.
Oh, okay.
Matthew can come with me if he wants.
Yes, Matthew will go with you.
In other words, she's doing what she always does, running away from the rest of us and not helping.
Sometimes she attacks her own kind.
Hey.
Okay.
Easy
So,
yells for
Scott.
Vanessa to drop a fireball. Now's the
Scott,
time.
go on and scan out, and I'll explain what's happening on the map.
Okay.
Okay. So you are here. When you get up high, you notice 1, 2 areas of darkness that seem to be moving. And
Okay.
behind where these two things are, there's just boards of dead orcs. Okay. The Embrandual Dragon is over here in a fog cloud. You can basically see it in the fog cloud. You also see torch wagons that the orc army obviously brought up as, just support wagons and stuff. And they are destroyed. You also see further away outside of map boundary more wagons that have been set on fire or other things. Here you see a blue dragon and let me make sure I have it right. Grumblespine, Sees, Grumblespine is sitting on the back. As you watch, he lobs a couple bombs down on these people, and some of them die very quickly. There is a strafing mark going in this direction that looks like a bolt of lightning just ran through that area. Over here on this side, you see, make me a religion roll.
Would love to.
I would love to if I had my character sheet.
Okay.
It would be probably. I think it said a plus.
I don't have
one,
religion, so it doesn't matter.
I'll try
I can
that.
roll you.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
I'll roll a d20 and add 4 for my end.
Okay.
Nope, 7.
Yeah, only she can see this. So
Okay.
you rolled a 20. You rolled a 20, so, or a 19. Over here, you see a Kirin.
Where?
And over, oh, sorry, I thought I had my map still on, my arrow still on. Over here, you see a Kirin, and there seems to be a platinum cobalt sitting on top of it.
Gotcha.
And they seem to be blasting something below them. Or, well, the cobalt seems to be blasting something below him. The other thing you note, because I take it you're flying around a bit.
Yes.
Okay. Is back over here, are 2 groups of goblins that are scaling the wall.
Do we have goblins on our team?
Nope.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And these are fast buggers. I mean,
Okay.
It looks like they're scaling it really quick.
So, anybody in the back area that I can yell at or something, I will tell them about the goblins.
Okay. Scale in a little bit. And let me go over here. Can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. You do see 2 people over here. One of them is the Priest of Bane. The other one is a Droth wizard that y'all have saved. And over here, you see your friendly druid and the the Dragonborn wizard that has been with y'all. And right here, you see the warrior, the psychic warrior, who also joined you. You see a few, there are only 5 total orcs left that are standing beside y'all. And they are up here, and they're firing down at this group. You see, your heart pounds a little, because you see over here, as you're flying around, Captain Davenor and one of his soldiers, Yigvik, the
Myconoid?
Yes, Myconoid. And let me scroll in. So
Well, I mean, bad news is you've been gone so long that he's already moved on.
Now, that's why he's here. You had heard that she's missing. And then here is a wizard you were introduced to, Helmut. But he stayed at the tower. He didn't join y'all. And he seems to be flinging fire bolts and other things at some of the people out here. And that is about it. Oh, except you do see your Seneschal and Thrall and her mate over here. And they're primarily shooting.
Okay. I'll holler at the 2 in this tower that don't seem to be really got anybody around. Well, they got one group, but still, about the goblins. or yell at anybody who can hear me about the goblins coming up the wall.
Okay. They these two respond and look over in that direction and start moving to intercept. Now they have people with them as well. They have guards with them as well. It's just I'm not putting all of them out there because I would then have to move them all.
Now,
so
in all
they start
the
moving.
flying around that I did, do I see the merchants?
They are somewhere, but you have not seen them yet.
Okay.
But you kind of would expect that from those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're planning something. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
To open up the gates.
Now that would have been somebody completely different. Okay. So, that's what you see. So, first round, you have gotten, well, that was your first round, is kind of getting an overview of what's going on. Okay, Charlotte?
Yep.
Okay. Because in the mass combat rules, we're not in 10-second rounds. We are in a longer duration looking at things. So, that was that group. The people up front on the barricade. What do you want to be doing at this point?
Easy's probably screeching for Vanessa to drop fireballs or arms to the door or something right here at the door.
And lo and behold, Vanessa is not there.
I know, but Easy's kind of freaking, so.
That I don't have spell slots.
Easy's going to concentrate his fire as well as Z's fire on the battering ram guys.
Okay.
Because that's the threat he sees right now. I don't, with what's going on, I don't know exactly if I got any large spells for them, but I figured they're both just constantly shooting firebolts or whatever down there at the group for now.
Mm-hmm. Well, the two cleric, excuse me, the two dwarves here. One of them is a cleric, and you see he is about to. Well, he's contemplating what to do. He's about to do something though. The other one is a warrior. Let me go back and double check him. I knew this was going to take a while. Yeah, he is a warrior. So he has a crossbow out and is shooting also.
I don't know if it's feasible or not, but I would like to just grab like a piece of rubble or something off the ground where I'm at, and imbue it or infuse it or whatever with the worst smell I could think of, and just drop it right there in the group in front of me, almost like a giant stink bomb.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Scott, where you see the green fire, something was thrown at the walls and has caught fire. You see the two dwarven women up there dumping water onto it. There's kind of a small bucket brigade that's trying to stop it. I'd forgotten about that. Let me see if there's anything else around.
Now, quick question, Robert. Did you mention that our neighboring city already sent folks?
Yes.
Yes, that's why you still have guards. So you do have extra guards here.
Okay, then I will worry about going to the Wizard Tower to get more people if they're already here.
You have a fair number of people. But I mean, truthfully, you've been gone for a week, 10 days. So you're not exactly sure. how many people you have. Okay. Hold on one second.
Dan, did you get in yet? At first?
No, I keep hitting
Nope.
refresh and it's not working.
Yeah, I
same.
just got a error on my end.
Yeah, something's up with their database.
Well, I mean, if they're trying to keep subscribers, this isn't the way to do it.
No, this is the worst Friday it's been ever,
mm,
and we've been doing this
You did
coming on
catch the
4
message I
years.
shared, Robert, right?
uh,
Disadvantage is for you
Excuse
to
me.
choose,
yes,
but advantage is yours.
yes. Okay. And I'm probably going to be using that advantage in just a moment. So, there it is. Okay.
So, can we start firing at them?
Yes. And so, sorry about that. I'm looking for something, but yes. I do want you to go on and start your attack.
That'd be easy first.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
So,
easy.
let's see.
You're bad.
So that's going to be. What is our we're at 3 right now, right? On our whatever. I can't even think of the damn word for it. 3 plus our ability, so that's 7. So it'll be a 24 there.
Okay, you hit the battering ram.
And I'm assuming a 17 is the other guys.
Yes.
Z's. All right. Firebolt is a D. Is what?
Okay.
2d10.
Take that. I take that back. The second you start firing, the shieldman gets in front of the battering ram. You have a disadvantage.
Okay. Well then, that'll be a 16.
So I mean, with
to
the
hit.
17, it still would have hit.
Okay. What about a 16? Or well, the other ones. No.
16 will also hit.
Yeah, but you said disadvantage, so with disadvantage it makes it a 10.
Okay. That won't hit.
All right. So.
It sounded like you hit twice.
No, just once. You
Just
said
once.
disadvantage, so I figured both shots are disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's 2d10 for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's the 2d10 for me, which will be a 7, and a d8 as well for something else. So there can be 14 points of fire damage to whomever was blocking or taking the
Okay.
hit. And I want to access my character sheet.
Okay. And let me add something up here. Okay, let me put them back.
No, now it's not letting me view the campaign again.
God. So, Vanessa.
Since I know that the Sorceress are going to get help, I will go up top here
Mm-hmm.
where the goblins are climbing up. I'm going to tell my people to close their eyes.
Okay.
Gonna pull out a ball bearing and cast or use the scroll Incite Greed on it.
Uh-huh.
So I need the goblins to roll a
Wisdom?
what is that? City, I think, or Charisma. Where was no? That's spell. That's just, okay. DC's 15. Where do you say what? Oh, make ability check. You no. So, yeah, wisdom or charisma, whichever one you want to choose. Is. Let me see if I can actually pull up the spell somewhere.
That's what I'm looking to do
It's
as well.
in homebrew.
Insight Greed is an actual spell. It's
Oh, it
just-
is.
Yeah,
D&D Beyond is kind of borked right now. Wisdom save.
wisdom save. Okay.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Okay. Luckily, the encounter is still low. So it's a wisdom saving throw, and
Yeah,
it is
15.
a area of effect.
Yes. That's why I was told all my people close their eyes as soon as I did that.
Now, are you at the back of the
Yeah,
map?
that's where I headed.
Okay. So I want to show you that there are 2 distinct groups of goblins. You see them?
Yep.
How big is your area of effect?
Any number of creatures within range that you can see. Each target must succeed on the wisdom save or be charmed until the spell ends, which is 1 minute concentration.
It ranges 30 feet.
Okay, so this is not to scale anymore. Yeah, so they are all within your range. So I'm doing this by their unit.
Okay.
So it's going to be 4 wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First one failed. Second one failed. Third one succeeds. And is 15 your DC?
Yes.
Okay, the fourth group succeeds. So what I'm going to do is the ones that failed are going to have an aura. Or is going to have a tent, I should say, of green. Because they're green with greed. With envy. Now, what does the spell do since I don't have it up?
I
It's
put it in
in
roll
chat.
20. Yeah, I put it in roll 20. They are charmed until the spell ends.
Okay.
If they get hit with a spell, they can try and save, or they're knocked out of it. I didn't read that far. But, yeah.
Okay, so that group those 2 groups are just in awe of whatever you're showing them.
Yeah,
And you have more than enough jewels and gems to, awe them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna throw the ball bearing across the moat, so they go back down and go towards that.
Okay. Okay, it's not a ball bearing. It needs to be a gem that you present them.
Okay.
A gem worth 50 GP-ish.
Oh,
And y'all have more than enough gems.
Yeah.
All of our money has been comprised of, copper, silver, gold, platinum, gems.
Yeah. And so so you're throwing the gem. And let me just put a quick
let me
marker down.
double check on the spell, make sure that they go to it and not me, right?
So I would assume whatever you it says at the end, it cannot move, but it simply stares greedily at the gem you present. So if you were to toss the gem, they'd be stopped climbing, but they'd be staring at the gem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
so
however you
either way,
want
they're
to
going to be in that area.
Okay. I
Okay.
just,
So they keep looking at the gym. Each round, they will get a chance to break through. And now I need to add 2 more people in.
do they get to continue on that, or? Yeah, end of each turns. Yeah, I'm just trying to get them off the wall.
Do you have grease?
No. And I can delete that scroll now.
Yeah, I've marked it off as a plus or times 0. For anybody who it matters for, we've got a scroll of darkness, protection against every type of creature. Basically, that you could get protection against a locate object, wall of fire, wall of ice, ice storm, zone of truth, animate dead, mass healing, greater restoration.
Okay.
I'm putting the Drow just under you because he was waiting, or he was moving into position. And so he gets to go. No, actually, you get to go. Or you went. Then he goes. And he is flush with spells, unlike you.
Oh,
And so he drops
How nice.
a fireball on them. And so they need dexterity save. And they actually are proficient with it.
Which one are they going after? Or is he going after?
He is going after the 2 that are not held by greed.
Gotcha.
And 1 succeeds and 1 group does not. And
jeez.
I
Climbing
can't
a
get
ladder, right?
No, they're not. No. They seem to have something on their hands that are allowing them to fly.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not using ladders. Let me see where. Since I can't get to their sheet, I'll just do it this way.
And I just lost my sheet now. Son of a bitch.
Sorry. I thought so. Okay, so it's 34 points of damage. That is going to take one of these groups out. And actually, let me just X them out. And I'm just going to use the same damage, just half. And that will kill those. So both groups are going to die that he hit. Okay. Okay, we now go over to the breach unit. And the 2 battering ram guys are coming up and trying to hit the door.
Question.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a moat. Did we not have a... They're not drawbridges?
Oh, the drawbridges are up. These are ogres. They're tall enough to stand in your moat, or, excuse me, they have reach. Horrible reach thanks to what they're holding. And so I moved them forward, but they should still be actually on the land.
Okay.
Yeah. So they actually are on the land, but they have enough reach that they are trying to hit your doors. Your doors. So, they don't have to do anything except do damage. Okay, so they both hit. The people on the other side of the door can feel the doors cracking. These are well-made doors, but they're not built for this. Sulak, you can see that Ratoxia also has it rigged so that if they do get in, the portcullis will drop.
Perfect.
It will block them from getting in a little further. Hopefully giving you and her and Claude and the Lupins enough time to do something. So I should move them. They are technically in here with you. I'm just going to show them as being over here.
There's a lot of them. It's a tight area.
Yeah, it's a tight area. And she's moved up a little bit more so that she can be there in case anything happens. Okay. Now, that was the breach unit. The bolters are going to be firing at people up there. There are 2, 3. So what I'm going to do is roll a d6. If it comes up as 1, it is going to be Dwarf Brother 1. And Rail, you're up there too, right? You're on the portcullis, right? Or not portcullis, the parapet. Okay.
Yes,
So I'm going to start with you then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy, you're there. 5, and then 6 is they're hitting a random guardsman. So the 2. So 4 and 5. So Dwarf and Ezoid. Now they have disadvantage against you, so I'm not using the advantage here yet because there's something else coming up.
Something worse.
What does that mean?
Something worse.
Let's see if this does it with disadvantage. Nope. So a 19 to hit the dwarf will hit. And a 7 will not hit Rail.
Rail,
The
you mean
dwarf
easy?
take... Oh, easy. Excuse me, you're right. Easy. The dwarf take a total of 22 points of damage. He's a warrior. He can handle it. Okay. Easy, you saw the ballista bolt just kind of fly past. Okay.
Shoddy craftsmanship.
Charlotte.
Am I still flying around?
Yep. You're still flying.
No, I'm saying
Is there a place you would like to land?
I think the people in the back seem to be able to handle it, especially with Vanessa there. So I will head up to the front also.
Okay.
And I will land where I can see. It'd have to be on the parapet also because it's still the way I can cast spells.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast a spell when I get there, or?
You're going to have to spend your entire round moving this time.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And so just put yourself where you want to go. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna. It takes me a while to get there. I'll stay behind the building until I can get to the point where I can get there, cast a spell.
Gotcha. Okay.
I-
The shield people come up and try to help the bashers as best they can. Okay. The scaling unit's taken care of. Our Priest of Bane. He is not going to do anything to the ones that you have already affected, Vanessa, because there
Okay.
is just no need to do that.
Well, they do get a save at the end of their turn. So if you want,
Oh, that
Well,
is
it's-
true. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see. It is a wisdom.
yes, 15.
And they do not save. So he is going to stay there, and he's going to return to the tower
All right.
and keep watch on the back side because there are a group of people coming up, and so he can work on them. The guards are actually firing over there, and I'll do a mass thing in just a minute. Rail.
I guess I'm going to attempt to shoot at the scalers, or one set of them anyway.
Well, the scalers are on the back. You have in front of you the battering rams.
Okay, that's more urgent then.
Yes, the battering rams are definitely more urgent. So,
Does a 15 hit?
yes, it does. Oh, wait. Do it at disadvantage, remember. You still hit. Or was that your first roll? Was 15 the first one? Okay. Yeah, you hit. So we can take your radiant damage already, because that's a decent damage. And did you want to hit the one that Ezoid hit already?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and do you have a second shot?
I sure do.
Good. Just
There's no way it hits. I rolled a 1.
okay. Okay. Let's see. Then we go to Sulax. Are you just staying there ready in case that door breaches?
So I was gonna ask, are there any like little sliding portions of the door that you can look out of, or?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you could see the door is already cracking. One more, and it's probably going to go.
So I am going to make an attempt. I'm going to go up, slide that open, and then let rip a 15-foot cone, I believe is what it is, of
Yeah.
Constitution save DC
Okay.
14.
So it looks like here. Let's move you.
Yeah,
up to where
I'll
you
move
would
up
be.
to like that very first one, and then just spew out a 15-foot. So this guy for
So it
sure.
looks
This
like
guy maybe.
This guy. Yeah, he's
like
just
these
out.
four
So
for
immediate
sure.
4. Those 4. Okay, so
Yeah, it's a DC
what is
14 con save
DC 14
for the unnerving breath.
Okay, the battering ram. The first one got it. The second one of the battering rams got it. the shield people criticaled it and not credited it, dirty 20. So they all stay.
Yeah. Now give me a dexterity 6. I got 2 attacks. If that didn't work, then I'm just gonna burn them alive.
Okay. So first,
Since my breath attacks
battering
only
ram.
replace one of the attacks, it's a dex save 14, and that is not a D10. That's a D100. I wish it was that number.
The first one succeeded. The first of the shield people succeed, and the second one does not. So we're just going to separate them, the north and south group. So the 2 on the south fail, and the 2 on the north
total.
Okay.
8 halved.
I was able to get my character.
Oh,
Gotcha.
good.
It looks like it might work on my computer. Yes, it just opened up on my
Yay.
computer.
Hey, okay.
Hey, I was right. I only had 2 level 1 smites. Hiccups. Gotta love it.
Bet. Pull it up on my
Sorry.
phone.
But yeah. I'm gonna have to get up talking. But yeah, that's my unnerving breath and then a fire breath.
Okay.
So none of them are
16
incapacitated.
on the other. Yeah, none of them are incapacitated.
Yeah, but they did take a bit of damage as I then back away from the door.
They took a decent amount of damage.
Bonus action, I don't really have. Oh, I could make a terrible decision and Misty step out into the group. I'm not gonna do that, but I could.
Okay. No, that's probably a good idea. That was Sulax. Now, at the end of the turn, before we get back to easy, I am going to make a set of rolls.
Just one quick second, just in case. Just in case. I need a wisdom save as Gulong lets out a howl at them as well.
Oh, okay.
If they are evil. If they are evil.
Yeah, and his range is 30 feet, isn't it?
Correct. It is 30 feet.
Okay.
DC 13 wisdom.
DC 13 wisdom. So, let's just do the battering rams and 4 shield people. So the 2 battering rams. The first one succeeded. And I did that on intelligence. Let me do that again. Actually, it's still the same roll. It will still make it. Wisdom for the second one. Failed. First shield. Second shield. Third shield makes it. And fourth shield does not. So one shield makes it, the other ones are afraid. And let me just take a quick look. So
I just posted what Frightened does.
okay.
They have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. But since he's not necessarily within line of sight, but they can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, which is behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
So they know something's behind the door, but I would assume they could still hit the door until without issue because whatever made the noise.
Right. Okay. Hold on a second. I confused myself for just a moment. These people are afraid, so I'm going to do them in yellow.
And of course, as I back out, Kefriel goes forward and blasts them with her trumpet. I don't know what happens, but that's what she does.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens, but obviously
Sulax doesn't know that.
Obviously, it made them even more afraid.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Sorry, that was just me getting rid of the spell. Or the charge,
Okay.
I should say.
Gotcha. And then hold on. Let's see how far can he go. Yeah, that's too far. So you can hit the people in the front row. Okay.
Yeah, basically just the front row.
Their leader does not seem to like what is happening. With that, at the end of the turn, he appears, and I thought he was sitting there, but he's not. Okay, I'm just going to use him to represent this guy. At the end of the turn, before I do all the mass combat, somebody breaks out of invisibility, and he is flying, and he moves up to here, and this, I believe, is more than enough. Yep, 60 foot. So it's more than enough for him to do this. I need everyone on the parapet to make a Constitution roll. So that'd be Rail and Easy from the people. The people inside the gate see that the door starts to ice up. And you can feel the blast of cold. And the door becomes very brittle.
Well, Z lasted at least for a little bit.
My two dwarves.
Z's up, Z's down, Z's up, Z's down.
Actually, I'm
Okay.
going to spend one of my possibilities to allow Z to roll again.
Okay.
What was the save again?
Let me tell you in a moment. I forgot. 13.
Okay.
So you will take, if you
Inspiration.
save, you'll take half of this. Let me make sure I have it.
Z's going to roll a d4 to add to that.
Okay.
Alright, so he's got a 15 on his save.
How tall
Okay.
are the ceilings?
In here, you're at about 25 feet.
Okay, never mind. I was seeing if there was a 10-foot or a possibility. It's not.
Excuse me.
So that's the damage you take if you fail. And you see one of the brothers
Jesus
fall.
Christ.
He may not be dead yet, but he falls.
Alright, so 21 for half.
The other brother seems to have absorbed part of that spell.
What kind of damage?
Cold.
So you take 21.
Cold.
Cold. Yeah. You were hit by a cone of cold, as you now see an Oni flying above the other ogres. Okay. Oh, let me go in and take that. Lovely bit of candy. And okay, now let me go on and do my rolls for the units. And then there's one more spell that has to go on.
It doesn't have
Oh,
to.
excuse me. Hold on. We're supposed Okay, and then the defenders. Ah. Okay, so some units have gotten hit and some are fine. And I just have my spreadsheet ready to deal with that. Okay, so the last thing that goes off this round, if I can find it again. You suddenly see okay, you suddenly see in front of the gate appear a spectral form of Moradin as the prayer from the other brother goes off. And so a guardian of fate has appeared in front of your doors. And it's hopefully a way of blocking your attackers. So, now, we go back to easy.
This caster floating in the air, what's he wearing?
A loincloth.
Okay.
Well, it's really more than a loincloth. It's more like a kilt.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Alright. And the one who's not afraid, barricade blaster, whatever you want to call it, what's he wearing?
He is wearing, are you asking about heat metal?
Yes.
It will work on him.
Alright, so I will do that. I'll cast heat metal. Easy will cast heat metal on this one. And
Okay.
Z will request an intelligence saving throw from this one.
From which one? Sorry, I was moving to them. Okay, from the ogre.
The Oni.
The Oni. Okay, so the intelligence save for the Oni is a 12.
Yes.
And
failed.
What was the other one? What was yours? A Constitution?
Heat metal.
Heat
Sorry,
metal?
I'm going to heat metal. Heat metal. I mean, if he's wearing the armor, there doesn't have a save.
Okay. He takes the damage, or else he has to take the armor off.
Right. He'll take. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and roll the damage for the heat metal.
Okay. And what does the fail save do?
Well, it's Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
He'll take.
It's one of those I don't know well.
Yeah,
so.
He'll take 3d6 psychic damage. He can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on his next turn, he must choose either to move, to do an action, or do a bonus action. Only one of those three.
Okay. Shoot, I forgot to call it, so I'm not going to do it right now.
But he only takes. It's only 7 points for that.
Okay.
But on top of that, anybody within 10 feet of me can gain only 6 points of temp.
Okay, so.
But, yeah, I'm not going to complain because I
people
think 6 points actually
right
kept...
around you just got some temporary hit points. Okay.
Oh, and the bird, Chrome, will actually land on this one and do his typical baby bird feeding thing.
Okay, so he is no longer down.
Let me remove... And it's going to be a regular potion.
Okay.
There it is.
It'll be enough to bring him back into positive hit points.
Right. And as far as time is ran, I'm going to have the bird had done it before the bonus action went off, so he could get the 6 attempts as well.
Okay.
And let me remove this.
And I have to do that, but that's
Time to go make some more.
Okay. So, next round, easy. That was your Vanessa.
Me and what was it, Matthew that was following me?
Mm-hmm.
Since that sorcerer's got his eye on those two, I'm gonna basically I'll have to use double movement and all that to get that along this here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be using control flames to kind of like try to put out the fires that are coming up against the fort or in our fields or something.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Matthew's going to stay here to just keep an eye out on these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll take the gem from you so you can keep dangling it in front of them.
Okay.
Okay. And
that's probably what I'll be doing for another round or two. I'll be back. I gotta go take care of things inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I need to do one more thing. Oh, okay. Okay. I have way too many windows open. Okay. So the Drow, after having blasted that group, sees another group of archers and he'll move over there. Okay. I'm going to take him out of the initiative because he's in back right now. And he's part of another unit. So the breach unit comes back up with the Guardian of Fate there. Well, they can try to hit.
The
nothing's going to stop
incapacitated
them.
ones cannot.
Which ones are incapacitated?
Or did all of them save?
I
All
thought they
of
were
them
just
saved.
feared.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
feared.
they're
Gotcha,
just a
that's
fear.
right.
Yeah, they're not going to move forward.
I forgot
except
about
for
the fear.
one. The problem is, this is only going to be when they move into the space. Okay, so the two battering rams do damage again. Yeah, one does a heck of a lot more damage than the other. And with this, it breaks open the door. And at that point, Mortoxia's action, well, not really an action, goes off because they are now looking in, and she is looking back out at them. Have y'all been able to get into your character sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Because now the monsters are down.
Joy.
Okay. Yeah. So let me see if I can get into her character. God knows I'd have to go get an actual book if I don't have this. No gateway timed out. Okay, so
Can you bring up a Medusa in roll 20?
yeah, that's what I was going to do.
All right, Kurt, it's enough of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to stop it, but it's not working. That one came out of nowhere. Do you need the stats for Medusa or?
No, I need to find the saving throw. That was the main thing. So
They all
two
fail.
battering rams who are looking directly in there.
It is a saving
One
throw
fail.
of 14. 14 con.
One fails, the other does not. So one of them starts the petrification process.
If it's by 5 or more, they are immediately petrified.
Yeah, and that one was. I think. What was the first one?
Would have had to have been 9 or less.
Did it not come over at all? Oh. It was. It had an 8 when I looked at it. So one of them has become turned stone. The other one saved. The guards are actually the shield people are actually looking up, as are most of the other people. The two bolters are again going to try to shoot. So let's do. Actually, since there were more guards up there. Okay, this time both the bolters are going for guardsmen. And the Oni becomes invisible again. Okay. Okay. Charlotte.
So the Oni goes twice before we get to one.
He had a held action. And so we're now in the second round. He had a held action from the first round.
Okay. So I will fly up to here so I can land on the parapet. The two bolters, the ogre that's got the battering ram, the Oni, if it's still in the area.
Okay.
I have a 40-foot area of effect.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the two that are toward the north that are guarding the bolter.
Yep.
Going to cast slow.
Okay. So what is my DC?
About to throw it out there.
Okay.
Did that go? Wisdom saving throw. Yep. 40-foot cube. I get to pick 6 creatures.
Okay. 6 creatures. And you told me what they are. So let's start with the bolter. And I just looked at this. It's a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so we're going to do the bolter first. And he is going to fail.
Okay.
Now, how many of the well, let me do the Oni, who is next. Okay. The shield people, how many of them did you do?
The 2 at the north. The 2 that was in, at the north, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the spell effect to show up. Oh, there it is. Let's
Okay.
see, wrong button.
And I am also spending advantage because I don't want him to be affected by that. And he is, he still is because DC 15. Okay. So, for some reason my rolls are not coming over to. I just realized my rolls in D&D Beyond are not coming over. Okay. Thank you for giving me this load. And what I'm going to do is put them with a snail. So I know which one. No problem.
And then, are the crenellations on the up there?
Yeah.
I'm hiding behind one of them.
Okay. Okay. So you're just over here hiding. Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
because I got to concentrate on the spell.
Gotcha. Scaling units, they're going to try to break free one more time. That's a definite no and a definite no. So they are still entranced. Our Banite Priest is casting a spell. Okay.
I see who's casting the spell.
This one?
Okay.
It's one of your allies, and he's at the
Okay.
back of the castle. This is the last time I'm dealing with him because he's in a different unit. But since Vanessa is still back there, she can see what he is doing in full thing up. Okay. Vanessa, you see your friendly Banite priest.
Vanessa's currently A-okay. Vanessa's currently A-okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he is actually up here. And you see him reading from a scroll, and a pillar of fire drops on one unit over here. Dropping it. So you know what he did. He had a scroll of flame striking that he used to take one of them out. Okay. Or take 5 of the people out. You're coming over here. That's part of another unit. Okay, from now on, he is out of the order. I wish there was a way of taking people out.
You should be able to click on the gear.
Them.
And yeah.
Gotcha.
No, I saw the trash can finally.
Robert,
Daily unit is in the back.
Did you roll for the 2 bolters? Did they make the saving throws?
Oh, no. They failed.
Okay, you don't have it marked with a snail. That's the only reason I was asking.
Well, that's because one of the Oh, it was the bolters. No, I didn't. Sorry, I completely missed that you were hitting the bolters.
Well, I hit the bolters. I hit 2 of the guards that were on the bolters, the Oni and the other one that has the battering ram.
Gotcha. I put them on the wrong people then. One of them succeeded. I got a 15 on one,
Okay.
and and a 13 on the other. So one of them succeeds, and the other one is slow. And let me get. Yeah, the shieldsmen do not seem like they are trying to attack anyone right now. If they got into melee, they might. Um, they're also wielding great clubs, just
Okay.
for your information. But thank you for telling me that, because now I have them corrected. And
Thank you.
Okay, so Rayo.
I will continue to fire at the. Oh wait, is that one already dead?
This one's dead. He's been turned to stone.
Okay,
But
then
this is the one y'all have been firing.
Okay.
You've been combining your attacks on. Oh, I should also say that this, if any of y'all speak ogre, this one told the shield guards to not look into the castle.
I don't know if any of us do speak over.
I'm still rolling with disadvantage, right?
Yes, because they still have, he still has his 2 guards on him.
Or that.
These 2 are backing up. I forgot to mention these 2 back up.
Yep.
Yes.
Never mind.
So 11 won't hit.
Okay. And 11 won't hit. Okay. Okay. And let me.
And then a 12.
And a 12 will actually hit.
Oh. Oh, I don't know if the spell thing came up, but I used Hex as a bonus action.
Oh, no, it didn't. Or if it did, it got lost in things. So, just add it. Put it up there again.
Yeah, it's up there at the very top. Petrified Eye of Newt, 2 necrotic damage, 3rd level.
Wait, roll damage already?
Did it show up? Oh, yeah, it did. Total damage. Oh, I see it. Okay. And then that. Yeah, so it still comes up. Thanks. 13.
Convenient. And you know what? I'm gonna smite.
Oh, even better.
So that ogre gets knocked in.
So, hey, how much was your smite?
The smite rolled 22.
22. Oh, hell, you really hurt that thing. He is howling in rage right now.
Okay.
And he's knocked down.
And he is prone. Okay? So, he is prone. I'm going to put a little net on him so I know he is prone. Let me focus in on this a little bit more. Sulax. The doors are now open.
Yes, I will run to the doorway that is open, run out onto the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he's prone. I'm attacking.
Okay.
How bad's he looking?
Really bad.
Might not need a smite then. So instead of attacking, fire. The three of them
Okay.
right there need to make a dex save DC 14.
Okay.
And the one who is slowed, which I think is the big guy, he's at -2 to his dexterity save
Okay.
from the slow spell.
We'll take it off. I'll take it off the top. He failed.
Alright.
And these two guys. And they both failed as well.
Alright, so
An
that's
11
12.
and a 12.
Yeah, 12 total to all of them then. Fire damage.
Okay. This one burns. Okay.
And since I don't want to go much further out into the fray, seeing how many there are out here,
Mm-hmm.
I will take the Javelin of Returning. It works. And I will throw it at the guy that is not frightened of my foo dog, who is now standing over here in line of sight of those who are frightened of him.
Gotcha.
16 hit?
16 against the
Shield.
man.
Yeah, the shield guy.
Will actually hit.
Okay, so... Oops. Lost control of the dice. That's going to be 9 points of damage.
And it was this one?
It's the one that's not frightened. Yeah, it's that guy.
Okay. And how much was it again?
9.
9? Okay.
And I will... If these hiccups ever go away, I will then proceed
Okay.
back inside a little ways.
Okay.
Taking a little bit of cover from
Ortoxia
the bolters.
Come up a little bit.
Yes. Yes. Gulong is going to kind of stay in sight of all those who are frightened of him, and does he recharge? He does not.
Okay.
That is me.
And we will come back to her in just a moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I can now pull up the character sheets for the NPCs. Yay! Okay. Hortoxia, who's been kind of not doing much right now, just waiting for them, cast a spell, and now that they are both dead there, it might help this group. Suddenly I'm just going to draw it instead of trying to find something. You hear Hortoxia cast a spell, and suddenly a wall of fire separates these people from the other. At least it looks like a wall of fire and feels like a wall of fire. It might not actually be one.
So is the wall
okay.
pointing outwards?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The wall is pointing outward. Okay. So we come back around, which means I need to see what's happening with the other units. Attackers. Defenders. And morale is Okay. Couple more things that you notice from up here. You notice fireball coming from a wizard up here, and you hear another dragon's roar, as well as what sounds like electricity being discharged. Okay. And Vanessa would probably love what is happening over on the other side of the castle. Well, actually, you might get over there to see it. And what just bloody hell happened?
Looks like it kicked you out of Roll20 for a minute.
Yeah, it did. Okay, but I'm now back in. Okay. Vanessa, as you're coming around, you might see it, but it's not there yet. They're not there yet.
Still AFK.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, easy. The wall of fire seems to be separating you. I need you to also make me a perception roll.
Alrighty.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Oh, we can take a break in a minute too. Okay.
10 for easy. And let's see, Z's not very much better. So we'll see. Maybe he'll roll better. Well, he rolled better, so he got a 15.
Okay. Actually, since you're up there too, Rael and Charlotte, go on and give me perception checks too. Rael, you felt a wind, an unusual wind pass by you, blow over.
Is it the Oni? Because he's only allowed to do one thing on his turn.
I know.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
He's
Because
turned invisible. He hasn't done anything yet.
alright, because that includes move actions if he did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And don't forget his starting speed is half.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Don't forget his
Don't forget he's screwed.
Remember, he's dead, actually.
He
No,
left
no,
the
no,
oven
yeah.
on at home, so he went back.
Okay. Let's see. So easy. What would you like to do?
Something I
What would
probably
Easy
can't
and
do.
Z like to do?
Okay. Last I saw him, he was right here, right?
Yes, he was
Yes.
somewhere over there.
Okay, I'm gonna drop a fairy fire in that area.
Okay.
So it'd be a dexterity saving throw of 15.
Okay. And he succeeds.
Okay, about the guys around him.
Actually, I need to see how many there are.
It's
how
only
far does it
it's
go
a
out?
it goes out 60, but it's only 20 foot by 20 foot. And I centered it pretty
Okay.
much on where I thought I saw him last.
Right. So it should get at least, yeah, it should get most of these people, except for maybe this guy. Can you check him? Yeah.
And
He's
the
a
ones
little
that
bit
are
out.
and the ones that are slowed are at -2 to their saving throws.
Right. 1, 2. Okay, let me do the 2 bolters first.
Is the Oni slowed?
Yes, but he had a really high saving throw.
No problem. I
Did I
think
drop one of these and have him re-roll it?
The roll was a 19. No, you cannot use your inspiration to.
Can I
give
play?
another
Can I play a
person.
hero point to rewrite that scene?
No. So Bolter 1 did not make it. Bolter 2 criticaled it. So yeah, he makes it. Shield 1 fails. Shield 2
All right.
fails.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll
Shield 3.
this. And it's still just 6.
Shield 4. They all fail except for that one. Okay. So this one did not fail, but everyone else did in this group. I'm running out of counters. So what I'm going to do is just put blue dots on them. So we know that they have fairy fire on them.
Okay, and the guy that I hit with heat metal a minute ago is
That one. And so yes, he has not started getting out of his armor. So I do need to know how much more damage he's taken.
Give me just a second, and I will roll that for you.
Where
He has dropped his shield.
There you go. 11. 18.
18. He did not like that.
Alright, let's see.
Okay. He did not like that at all. Okay, so, and was there anything else?
Yeah.
For Easy and Z and Chrome.
Well, Chrome, right now is just, making sure people stay standing. There was anybody who's taken damage since the, temporary hit points can get 6 points back.
Okay. Vanessa.
Hold on.
Okay.
I will just take a
Okay.
firebolt to this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I was going to do something else, but firebolt worked just fine. There we go. Hey, damn it. Roll. That's only a 14 to hit.
That still hits him because he dropped his shield.
Okay. So he can tell with... Roll it. There we go. Oh, yay. 3 points of fire damage.
Hey, all of it counts. Okay. Breach unit. He is now trying to get out of his armor that is burning him.
Okay. Skip me.
Oh, sorry, Vanessa.
It's okay. I was just gonna come over here and start putting out these fires with
Okay.
full flame. So yeah, there's nothing
Gotcha.
to me.
Okay. He is removing his armor. This guy, not knowing what to do, starts to rush the door and sees Tataxia there. So he has a con save coming.
Pinky Boo, I see you.
And just makes the save. So he will attack.
Which guy?
The guy I just brought up to the front.
He cannot move closer to Gulong
Oh,
because he's
that's
frightened.
true. You are correct. Thank you for reminding me. He would not have been able to move. So he is stuck not knowing what to do. Okay. So, let's see. The breaching unit. Since their leader is.
I mean, there's one guy.
I don't want to think he's taking his armor off.
Yeah, I know. There's one guy. He
Yeah.
can just strip and then run in and die if he wants to.
Okay. Yeah, he's not looking to do that right this second. But there is something that one guy can do. He goes for the water to try to get away from the fire because he does not understand or know what it is. But he can get away that way because he is not coming toward the dog. This guy seeing him decide getting the water. The water might help stop the heat, but he's still getting all the warmth. And so he is doing that. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. The bolters, one of them is slowed, the other is under fairy fire, but they are still going to try to shoot people up there. Actually, hold on. I need to do something else first.
Ooh. I bought that.
Okay. One of the bolters, this one, actually stays his ground and shoots. And it looks like Rayo, you are the person up for this. So he is shooting toward you. He has disadvantage though, which means he got a 6, so he fails to hit. Okay. Let's check the guards to see if any of them.
And she's the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Okay. So these guards are following suit. I know I'm moving them a little bit more than what they would be explode. I'm just trying to clear them away from the board. Okay. Some of them are. Well, they fail their morale.
Oh,
Their leader is not visible. They just lost their 2 battering rams, and one of them is obviously been turned to stone. Now there's this wall of fire, so they are not.
And one of them is glowing
Happy.
red hot.
Yeah, and one of them is glowing red hot, so they are not happy, and some of the rest of them are realizing that the frontal assault is not working. So they're breaking to go to the sides. Okay. Charlotte.
I can't see invisible.
Okay. You are able to see where the Oni is. He is over here and is moving toward your area.
Okay. I move away from him.
He seems to be looking at you because he is flying. So
And I give him the the good old take it away. So
you give him the middle finger.
I give him the middle finger as I run into the middle of all these nice big. Oh, they're downstairs. Damn.
They're downstairs. But your nice big boyfriend is over here.
Oh yeah, I guess I might be heading toward that direction. The person who cast the wall of fire.
Yeah, Hatoxia.
Is she up there?
No, she's down below. She's in front of the doors.
Okay, so Aposia is the Medusa.
Yeah.
The Medusa.
Yes.
She's a bard. She probably didn't cast a actual wall of fire.
Okay, and she does not have wall of fire or wall of ice on her spell list. So
right, but she does have phantasmal force.
Yeah. So I move off the parapet because to me the slow spell needs to keep going. Plus because if I'm not mistaken, the Oni was slowed also.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
That's why he only moved that far.
He was also mind whipped or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So
He's
I go,
messed up.
but I let people know where he's at. I will let everybody up here know, hey, he's flying right there. The best I can do.
Okay.
But I'm not going to leave the area completely because they can't see him, and I'm the only person that can tell them where the Oni's at. So
gotcha. Okay.
That's my action.
And who's this Buckland, and why are you paying them off?
And are you hiccuping now?
No.
Who?
Scott.
Oh.
It was probably me. Yeah.
Okay.
I hiccup after I eat. Doesn't matter what I do nowadays.
Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet because I'm having issues.
I'm just curious on why you're paying off Buckland to keep giving you advantage there, Robert.
It happened again.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm saving some. And there's one for. Okay. Because I knew of something coming up.
Uh-huh.
I guess maybe I should get on the phone and call Dragon Queen.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. I just have to find my page that disappeared.
So, disadvantage is 600 coins. I got 72,000. It's been 30,000 disadvantage for you, Robert.
Oh, you're going to give me disadvantage?
Yeah. 30,000 tokens worth, that's what, 50?
Okay.
Well, what's 165,000 worth?
Oh.
Well, I do have the one advantage that I'm about to use.
I'm just messing.
I know. Because I have to make sure that something gets cast. And there we go.
Counterspell.
You're nowhere near.
But my bird's there. It's been invisible the whole time.
You look down in the field and there's an ogre actually eating your bird.
And don't forget you said you wanted to take a break, Robert.
Yes, sorry. Let's go on and take the break now so I can double check this, and we will then come back and y'all will see what has happened.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
And if you like, you can go to rollhitdie.com and check out what we have in store. Or never mind.
They can still hear you because you started
Oh,
talking,
okay.
and I've not turned the mic off yet.
Fine, you do it that way. It's okay.
But yes, we'll be back in about 10 minutes if you want to check out the store. Please be our guest. Goodbye. And we are back.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back. Okay. It looks like the breachers have given up. They did not expect certain things and have broken. Rail, you see some of these people are starting to move away. You do still have one bolter and their guard.
What is that zombie looking thing?
Which one?
A little
This
bit
guy?
of the south. Yeah, him.
He is invisible to you.
Okay.
This is the person that Charlotte yelled out that this is the Oni. That the Oni is over there. But only Charlotte can see him.
So you would have disadvantage if you try to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless you had an
Well, you have
AOE.
disadvantage on these guys too. So
I guess I'll try to hit the invisible target.
okay, probably a good idea.
I just kind of look over at Charlotte like, eh? Eh?
Yeah, yes. If you hit the control key when you do the put your cursor over in the rope in the D&D Beyond, it does the disadvantage.
Okay, thank you. So 17, the first shot.
Okay. Wow. You're going to hit.
Oh.
Yep, you hit. That 17 is good enough to hit.
Hmm. 14 points of damage.
Okay, that.
Oh, sorry, wait. Yes, 14. Okay.
Okay.
You need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Before you make your next attack.
Yes. I just need to make sure I get this done. Let me just go on and do his Constitution saving throw right now. Yeah, he makes it.
So make your second attack at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that control?
It should be the control key.
Ooh, definitely missed. 10.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely does miss. Okay. Close that up. Then we go to Sulak.
I don't really see anything beyond the wall of fire and people swimming away in the moat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them as a threat, so is anybody in here hurt?
Hmm.
Nobody yet is hurt in here.
Not where you're at now.
Yeah, because I'm in the
Hortoxia says-
basement.
I'm at half
When
HP.
you were-
I would argue I'm hurt.
Hortoxia says, we can move through the wall of fire. It will not hurt. There are people out there, but we will need to form up.
Yeah, if we're gonna move through the wall of fire to attack further, I am okay with that. But besides that, I can't really do much in this position. So if we are going to move out, I will hold my action to move outside in a formation to attack other people.
Okay. So if you're going to hold, basically on your action, Hortoxia and Claude and his people will move out with you.
Okay.
So on this next action, y'all are getting prepared to move out.
Good with
And
me. I'll drink a potion of healing. So 2d4.
are you bad off?
Not terribly. I'm just gonna, top off a little bit since I
Okay.
have the potion for free. So, okay.
Um,
Just one that I had.
okay, so they're doing that right there. Okay, so one of the things that you notice all out in the distance is that there is a large plume of smoke and fire that appeared up in the northeast corner. You are not sure what happened. Next round, this round, you do see the Karen moving forward. People try to shoot at it, but it is very difficult to shoot that thing. Here, that's me. Okay. Okay. Also protecting your front door right now is still the Guardian of Fate. So it's going to be hard for anything to come in right now. Okay, so easy.
All right, let's see. Has he got? He ain't got his armor off yet. It's not been time, so I'll go ahead and get you the damage for that.
Right.
Where are we? Here we go. He can have another 20 points of heat and damage.
And he falls into the water.
I'll leave it going for a little bit.
Hmm?
I said I'll leave it going for a little bit longer just to make sure.
The water is boiling.
Yeah. So as a cantrip, I will cast Mending on Z. So it allows me to roll a D. What is it? D.
2d6, I believe.
I think it's just 1 and add a 2 to it. I think. Let me verify that with his actual character build. Healing machine. You can spend and if mending is cast, you can spend and roll a hit. Apparently, you spend it when you roll mending.
Yeah, for you to
it
heal.
allows you to roll a hit die.
Okay, well I'm gonna do it anyway because he's got hit die and he's like got 5 points. So what is it? I think it's a D8.
If he's a wizard, it's a d6.
Oh, well, it's okay. So 5 plus 2, so it's 7 points added.
Okay.
There, and he will. We got 2 guys out here. I'm just gonna do a typical. No, I won't be doing anything. Hold on, I'll roll a d20. Oh, natural 20. And let's see, Firebolt does. I can't tell if my guy's still the same. 2d10 it looks like.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 20 points plus 14. So we're looking at 34 points to this fellow right here. And I have lost
34 to wait, which one again?
this one.
This one. 34.
And I've lost Z's character sheet. It just shut off on me.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that moved. Okay. 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 Vanessa. Still working on the fires?
See, are these guys actually in range here?
Yes. The Bainite guy has been working on them, and they have been hit by a lot of arrows, and they have not been able to do a lot to the guards up there. So let me just go on and show you. There's only 10 of them left, and you can tell that they look like they're about to break them up.
Okay. Then I will move on down the line here.
Okay.
And put this fire out.
Okay. And I'm going to go on and just delete it for you. Okay.
Alright. Very much we had a long rest.
Yeah, it would be so nice, wouldn't it? But
We
you know,
just
it just doesn't happen.
wish there was a way.
Yeah, it would be a really, if you could wish on the star for something like that, yeah.
If only.
If only you had pulled that card. Okay. So now Charlotte. You still see the Oni, he is slowly moving up.
Well, since he keeps coming toward me, I don't like this, so I whisper in my hand and go, "Oh, away, you bastard!"
What are you doing? Oh.
Dissonant whispers, so DC 15. Oh, before I do that, I use a bardic inspiration.
Oh shit, that reminds
And
me.
he is -6 on the saving throw.
And he is -6 on a saving throw, and it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
And Robert, sorry, I forgot about
And
this.
the truth is, I know how much what my chances are, so I'm still saving it for someone else. Okay. Okay. So the Oni begins to move up here.
So he made the saving throw?
Oh. No, I don't think he did. Let me go back and check. No, he did not. I'm sorry.
So he's using his.
completely forgot.
He's
No,
using
no, no,
his
no, no.
reaction.
I need to change him because I forgot to put your damage in.
Okay.
What was your damage?
8 points.
Oh, 8
And
points.
so he needs to roll the save to keep the invisibility going.
Yeah. Okay. So my Constitution save.
DC is 10.
And I got just a 10.
Damn. But then he's going the opposite away from me as
Yeah.
much as he can.
Right. I forgot that you just hit him with Dissonant Whispers.
No problem.
So.
Unless you want to use your advantage on that. And...
No.
What are you trying to save?
You'll find out shortly.
That should have been right there. Okay.
So that
Right.
was my turn.
Okay.
I tell Rail he moved. He's off that away now.
You want to try to hit him again?
I look over at Charlotte. She's where?
Right there.
Over there?
Not me. That way.
Oh. Right, yeah, press control.
Yep.
Oh. 17?
You hit.
Oh. I'm glad the rolls are good. It has to be one of these nights. 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage?
And you need your saving throw.
Yep.
She'll probably make.
He has a +6 on his Constitution. So. His Constitution save. So yes, he makes it again.
Okay, your second
He
attack.
is still invisible. Yep.
I don't think 11 hits.
No, 11 does not hit.
Alright, that'll be it.
Okay. Sulak. Okay, so your people can now come out.
Yep, I was gonna say, kind of look around at everybody and make sure we're good to go, and then charge out past the fire if we can. Which is, only to really the edge.
Okay.
But, Foodog, little Gulon, his howl recharged on a 6. So I, starting out, will throw a javelin at this guy. Let me make sure it works. It works. And no. I take it an 11 doesn't hit the shield guy.
No.
But I will need a wisdom save from
both of them.
Now, by now, that spear should only mess up if you roll a 1 on the attack, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to keep rolling to see if it's still working.
Gotcha. So yeah, really just these two. Wisdom 13?
Nope. The bolter is going to bolt. And so is the guard.
Oh, I do have a second attack. That was just one attack. 19 to hit the shield guy.
Okay.
Attack.
That will hit.
5 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. And call it home. Okay. So this next round, they are going to move. Easy.
Well, it's back to me already.
You're back around.
All right, let's see what I can do now. Okay, I can't see this guy down here because he's still invisible. But I did catch the fact that he's over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I will firebolt in that general direction. So disadvantage
Okay.
on the roll. Nope. That firebolt definitely fucking missed.
Yeah.
Z will love to try it, but his sheet is currently down. There it goes. Cool, came up. He will cast the same thing. At disadvantage. Already still set. What is that? A 12 is the lowest?
Yes.
It's a miss?
And that is a myth.
Okay. So that would be it for them,
Okay.
but my machine goes off, so let me roll the 2d8.
And I
Or
forgot that
1d8.
we were moving into a new round, so I need to do.
I have not rolled above a 6
units.
yet, so anybody, unless they've taken damage and near me, they've not gotten any new temporary hit points yet.
Okay. So you've lost some more guards, they've lost more. And then. Because this thing is over here.
And your guys say invisible to hit it?
Kirin has have true sight,
Nice.
naturally. He hits all 3 times. And so. Oh, and the last 2 were criticals.
Ooh,
That's just wrong.
that should put a dent in him.
Yeah.
And don't forget, he's at -2 to his AC. I know that doesn't matter because he hit, but we've been forgetting
Yeah.
that for real.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think that helps the 12 I rolled. What was the other one I rolled? An 8. Yeah. Nope. That was a 1.
Okay. Where is he? Down here. Yeah, that hurt real badly. And it's also going to make it much harder for him to stay invisible.
Don't forget to make your 3 saving throws.
Right.
Anything above a 20, you add that to this. So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
had 22, it's 11 or above. So you might fail one of them.
And he has just failed.
Yay!
Go the second one. So he is now visible to everyone.
Use your advantage.
Huh?
Use your advantage.
You know he's saving that.
No, I'm saving it for something.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to get you to spend it.
Yes. Okay.
Wait a minute.
We have enough space. Okay.
Why are you coming
Suddenly,
after me?
a demon appears on the parapet.
A what?
You can make those up there can make a
Will save.
No, a religion check to see if you know what this is.
Oh no.
You just said demon, so.
Well, yeah.
Is it
But
a
you
demon
don't
or
know
a
which.
fiend?
Well, all demons are fiends.
Easy got a 16.
Yeah.
Z is going to have a 9.
Okay. Now, what? So Ezoid, you actually have heard of this. You've seen one before in Sigil. It's an Alfession, and they're known for having these really amazingly interesting colors that they just seem to emit, this scintillating multicolored light. So I need all of you to make that are up there, and this will include Charlotte. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. And Charlotte, you get to have this at disadvantage.
I wouldn't have made it at regular.
All right, Easy
Just
got a
making
19.
sure.
That's one.
Ezoid, you are fine.
And Z rolls a. Oh, look at that, 21.
You are fine. And Rail would be the other one. I'm not worrying about the NPCs. I'm assuming they have failed. Oh, well, you already did? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's
Oh,
one.
yes. Okay. There, it just popped up on my screen.
Yeah, it just takes
So,
Yeah.
you got it.
I think I might as well spend a inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
To try.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll take the 21.
No.
That's how inspiration works. You get to choose which one you get.
No. I wish it was. Okay. So since you're the only one that failed on PCs, you are now frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. I'm not worried about that. I was going to run away anyway.
You can repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
I was planning on running away anyway.
Okay. So it cannot attack anymore because it spent a lot of time moving. So it is here and ready to fight you. Let's see. So now we come back to Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
Moving off to the next fire. Oh well, actually there isn't one close by.
That's my double movement.
Okay. Truthfully, since we are in not in complete rounds, I'm moving you a little bit forward since you've been running.
Okay.
One thing you note is that this group of that group of orcs is sitting around drinking. They seem very calm, very chill.
Okay.
As if somebody may have calmed their rage.
I know that spell.
They cast it on somebody you can work on.
So mean.
Okay.
Sorry,
Whatever.
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 I bet Kyle gets hit next time.
Charlotte.
Yes.
And before you run off, you're only 10 feet away. I'm double checking. Oh, yes, you are in my reach.
Okay.
So, are you running away?
Is it my turn?
It is now your turn.
Oh, good. I teleport as an astral
Okay.
elf, and I come over here, and I start screaming for my captain. And
Okay.
as I do that, I look at Rel and go, Rel, may you fight the demon. Well, Rel, and you get inspiration.
Okay.
That was inspiring.
Oh,
That was very inspiring.
And since I can still see him, I haven't stopped losing concentration. I go, you are just a big old meanie, Mister guy with really small wings. You should have big, lustrous wings instead of those little tiny ones that barely get you around. So, of
This
course,
is a wisdom saving throw.
yes.
I think yours is a 15.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So he takes the 4 psychic.
So at his first attack next round, he's at disadvantage.
Okay. Is this a charm classified as a charm effect?
No, it is not,
I
or
don't
he would
think
have
so.
disadvantage on his saving throws.
Okay.
It does not say that it is a charm defiant. It says, I wish it did.
Oh. Yeah. It's just, conditions sometimes affect. So.
Yeah, I know. He may be immune to charm-based attacks or something.
Yeah. He's not. He's not. Let's see.
He's already pulled that on me a couple of times.
There have been a couple where you tried to do something where it didn't.
They weren't they weren't charmable.
They were not charmable. Okay. The Oni is still going to try to flee the Kryn. So the Kryn get its attack of opportunity, and we will do it as a horn attack. And it was not a crit, but he is leaving seriously hurt. Okay. I'm just going to go on and erase the Oni because he is going to be fleeing. Rail. There is a demon right in front of you.
But not within 5 foot. Yeah.
First
He's
things
not within
first.
5 feet of you.
First things
How much
first.
space
Do you
do I
have
have
my
to move
soul?
around up here?
Well, if you walk back, you will provoke an attack of opportunity. So you have this area where... Here, let me just draw a line. The wall continues, or the parapet continues up this way. Okay. You have this. If you step back one step back here, you will get an attack of opportunity.
So, I'm going to move my hex onto the demon.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
And culinary artist does not run away. And I attack.
Okay. And this is a fiend.
Does a 17 hit?
Will a 17 hit? Nope, it will not.
Ouch.
Okay. How about your second attack?
Oh no, we're still on my first. I had inspiration.
Ah, that's true. That will get you. That hits.
It was a 21 hit. Okay.
That does hit. You were one away. So the inspiration saved you. Oh, And Sulax, it doesn't take much to notice that, yes, there is a demon up on the parapet.
Cool. Neat.
Okay, so it actually takes all of that damage this time.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does. It does not like you. It actually might go after you instead of its original target.
That works for me.
I'm gonna have to make a check to see if it holds true to its bargain. Yeah, it's chaotic. Okay, so Sulak.
It is a long ways away to get to that thing, and I can't reach it. So, two big enthusiastic thumbs up. Y'all got this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
moving
help
them out
get
of the
rid
way.
of the ogre and whatnot.
Yeah, they, well, not this guy. He did not get to move. They had moved a little bit more. So do you want to go off and engage with some of these orcs then? Or just kill these two?
Just these two right here is all I'm gonna aim for.
Okay. Well, they're joining you with this.
Yeah, since those two are running away, there's no need to try and chase after them to get rid of them. But since these two seem like they might be an issue. 19 plus 7 or something along those
Yes,
lines.
you definitely hit.
And then, 16 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
All right. No smites, just a normal attack. $22 points of damage.
Okay. Does go long attack also?
Yes. He will attempt an attack. 12 plus, I think it's 4 for Gulong.
That will still hit.
16.
All
And
you
then
needed
that's-
was +1.
Yep. That's 2d4. 8. And a strength
8.
save if it's alive.
Is still alive. Strength check. It probably made it.
Yeah, it's an 11.
15.
Yeah, it's not
15.
prone.
Okay. Ortoxia. I thought I had her character sheet open. She was the only one out there.
Excuse me.
Anyone else lose D&D Beyond?
I did for a second a minute ago, but I still have it up.
Yep. Yep.
It's completely
It's gone
gone
again.
for me.
Yeah, it's not happy tonight.
Okay. She is, since I know what she has, but I can ask somebody that also has it. Scott, Dissonant
Yeah.
Whisper, 2nd level.
It's a 4d6 damage.
Okay, 46. And it has a,
What type of bard is she?
if the character sheet came up, I would tell you.
Okay.
I think she's an intrigue.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's the D8. Yeah, Eloquence Bard's the only one that's got the D8 thing, so never mind.
Yeah. I don't think she's eloquence.
But you can still give bardic inspiration to somebody.
Yeah, to the paladin, which, yes, Sulax, you're getting bardic inspiration.
Sweet.
Yeah, they just don't want to help you up there.
Okay, 4d6.
I'm coming around. Can't do much when I get there, but coming around.
Hey, I hollered for help. I don't know if they're going to show up.
Okay, she finishes this one off with the dissonant whisper. And Claude and his people are surrounding this ogre. Okay? The Karen is not happy about this. And this is one of the reasons why I saved this.
Oh. Okay. Bet you're saving it for the bad guys.
Yes, I was saving this for the bad guys.
So, Robert,
And yes.
I can I make it down there, or do I need to be like back here
What do you mean?
with my teleport? Because
You
I
could
see-
have teleported off the parapet from where you were. You could have. Somehow I'm grabbing you and the. Okay. You could teleport from your distance. You could have teleported to there.
okay. So
Or you could have teleported to the ground, or you could have teleported and stayed on the parapet.
I would have stayed because I can't see rail if I'm not.
So you're staying on the parapet.
Yeah, but I would have moved all the way back because the teleport. I still had my move action.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to stop you here because that's where there is a wall here. There was a
Mhm.
door, though,
Okay.
because the tower is 2 more stories high.
Okay. But there is a
Okay.
door there.
There is a door right here that goes
Okay. Is it locked?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, Easy, what would you like to do?
First and foremost,
Seeing as there's...
the big creature there.
Yep.
Hit him with my homing infusion
Okay.
and fire a firebolt at him.
Yeah, the Karen tried to banish it, and it's saved against the banish.
All right. 10's not gonna hit it.
Still have some inspiration.
Yeah, I still got 2 left. I'll go ahead and use one of them.
Okay.
There you go. Where was I? 18. Did that hit him?
Then 18 hit them square. That is exactly what you need.
All right. Well, he can suffer 20 points of that plus another 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
And
So-
bonus action. Let's see if I can get higher than a 6. Nope. Okay, so still stuck at 6 as far as 10 hit points are concerned. And
Okay. That hurt it. Okay, now it has multiple turns.
also now I will, not me, but yeah, Z will drop Wither and Bloom.
Uh-huh.
It'll have, where is it? I don't have a miniature for him, so 10 feet from right about here, I guess is about where
Okay.
he'd be at.
And you're going to hit the demon with it.
Yeah, well, the demon can take the damage part of it, and how many people are within that range that look like they could use some healing?
Okay. Is there a saving throw on this?
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Hold on. he gets advantage on all magic. So he does make it.
Okay. He can take. Yay! Half a 3.
Hey, still takes you to a whole number, or sorry, takes you to a 10th block.
And let's see. The one who got knocked unconscious.
This guy.
Yeah, he can use one of his hit die
Gotcha.
to
Okay.
regain some hit
And
points.
I will give that to him. And at
Thank
the end
you
of the
for that.
round, they will also get to go.
That should do it.
Now, the demon, does he stay his course? Or does he... He decides he really would rather kill one of y'all. So, the two people that hit him this round were Rail and Ezoid. So...
Oh, I don't remember doing that. I don't know.
So, Rail, I'm going to put you at even, and Ezoid, you're going to be odd.
Well, I know I'm on, but come on.
And you're the one who just hit him, and you're the one he's going after.
All right.
And so he moves slightly, giving this guy a quick attack of opportunity. I think the character sheets are still not coming up.
I mean, mine's up,
Okay.
but I've not done anything to cause it to drop back down. So
Yeah, if you mess with it at all, it's gonna
Coming up for me. So, will hit him.
Are you rolling to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he hit. 17 with this guy's bonus is. I only needed one more to hit, so he hit.
What is the total? What's his total to hit?
Oh, his total's 22.
Okay, so even shield
Total
won't
damage
stop
is
me.
8. Oh, no. I'm doing an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. I thought it was against
Yeah.
easy. My bad.
No. He provoked an attack of opportunity.
Copy that.
To come over to you. So, he is going to bite you and hit you with his 2 claws. So, bite, claw. I think all 3 of those hit.
What's the total?
Well, the bite is a 33.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Was that a natural 20?
No.
Okay, I don't care. Roll the bite again. I'm using silvery barbs.
Okay.
And there went my character sheet.
So, let me Windows open. Okay. The bite. Very good use of silvery barb.
Oh yes.
Because I do not believe a 12 hit easily.
No, 12 does not.
And Rail has the advantage to hit.
Okay, Rail, you have advantage to hit. But you do take 24 points of damage beyond that from the claws.
Yeah, what was the attacks on the claws?
20 and 27.
Okay, I'll take the 27 because I'm going to cast shield.
Okay, you shield yourself, so you only take 11 points of damage.
And I'd love to do that,
and
but right
the
now
demon's
I can't.
head turned all the way back and looks at Charlotte. Kind of like an owl. Okay. Let's see.
But by the way, did screaming for my paladin or my knight in shining black armor get his attention?
Yes, but it's going to take him a minute to move.
I hope it's not a minute, or we're gonna be dead.
Well, you know what I mean.
He's like, I'm busy, darling. I'm in the middle of fighting for my life here.
Okay. Helmet also sees this thing there. So the end of the turn. Okay, so it has attacked Ezoid, and Vanessa, you get to move again. Go on and do 3 times your movement.
Okay.
Instead of a double move, because
Alright.
we're not dealing with rounds as you normally would.
Okay. 35, 35. I'll end up going up to there after I put out this fire.
Okay. So you're stopping on that one, and you get that fire out.
And then I move up towards him.
Okay.
And I will wait till my next turn to do my attacks on him.
Yeah. You're right now at a doorway, because all of the
okay.
towers are actually 4 stories. So you came through a door, you looked outside, cleared that fire, and then you moved on. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's see. Charlotte.
The first thing I do is open the door.
You
And
see the captain on that floor coming toward you.
That's great. Demon. Oh, by the way, you look so good. I cannot wait after this. I'm going to jump your phones. And I've got at least one first level spell left with Silvery Barbs. Yep, one left. Screw it. Let's see if I can push this thing close to Vanessa. So DC 15 Wisdom save. It is Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom, right?
Yes.
I remember this time to actually do my advantage. So 23.
Okay. So you get 6 points of damage. Rail, you get my last Bardic Inspiration. And I'm going to move into the tower.
Okay. You move into the tower. Okay.
That's my turn.
Rail.
Am I still within attack of opportunity range?
No.
Okay, cool.
I moved you 5 foot over just so I can see that yes, you have line of sight and everything. So it moved away from you, so you have a lot more range. Oh,
Still have line of
stay on
sight.
this side of the red. Just stay on that side of the red.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, now
You have advantage on your first attack.
right. What was the advantage button?
The shift key.
Gotcha. Does 16 hit?
16 does not, but you have inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. D8?
Yes.
Okay, you hit.
Cool. Then we'll just... Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Your damage hasn't come through.
Yeah, sorry. It's
17.
Plus your necrotic.
Yeah, what did your necrotic come up as?
2.
Okay.
The first one, right? And the second one was a 1.
Okay. So that's 10 more. You have now bloodied it. It is definitely not happy with any of y'all. Okay. Let's see. That is or Sulax, what do you want to do? You have orcs and other things you can start chasing.
Now that everyone's down here surrounding this thing, I was gonna go up and help them, but how long would it take me to get there? Does it seem like?
You don't have any teleportation or anything.
No, I'm out of the spell slots for Misty Step.
Okay.
Knowing
You're going to have
knowing
to
the
go
compound.
in. Yeah. What you have. This is where it does become a problem because you have to
Yeah.
go in. Oh shoot! I thought I had that up. You have to go in, up, 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 and then come back. Go up a staircase, and then come back through. So to get to it, you're looking at about 200 feet of movement.
That's gonna take a little while.
Yeah.
I'd love to help you guys, but I really can't.
If you do see that, now I will give you an option if you want to ask for help. You do see that Platinum Board is up there on a Karen.
Gotcha.
So it could actually help you to move. I will let you decide if that's what you want to do.
Sure. I'm going to bonus action chug a giant potion and ask ask them if they will drop me on top of that fiendish creature up top.
Okay, Corinne will be happy to oblige.
Yeah, I'll just
It.
Voodoo Dog will stay over there. I'll run over to here.
Okay.
And Voodoo Dog is going to make a bite attack on the thing. Because, of course.
Okay. You run over here, and the Corinne comes and grabs you by the, basically by the back of the neck, and takes you up here, and
Does
drops
somebody hear a
you.
snapping noise, like a neck breaking?
Yeah. Well, I mean, basically, it's the back of his armor he grabbed
Oh, I'm just giving him
by the
crap.
teeth and dropped you up here.
All right.
Ortoxia is going over, and this is when she gets to use the nastiest ability she has. She starts using Enthrall to get them to look at her.
10 points of bite damage to the ogre from Gulong.
10 points. Okay.
Yeah, 17 plus 4, 21 to hit.
And he actually has advantage because there are other people attacking.
Yeah, it was like a 13 and a 17.
I will say this thing is not going to survive this round with everyone attacking it. So I am going to drop it. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Do you have anything else to do?
That's me for this turn.
Okay. Ezoid.
Okay, well, rinse and repeat for the big guy.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try to rinse and repeat.
Or do you want to dodge?
He took 11 points last round, didn't he?
Well, yeah, that was beyond the 33 that got silvery barbed away and the 13 that you shielded away.
I'm just... my character sheet's still not popping up. Let me go ahead and roll
By the way, Robert Buckland gave you another advantage.
Stop it!
Alright,
You're
So
supposed
should
to be
be-
helping us out.
it should be a
Gosh.
24, I think, on the attack roll.
Wait, say that again?
Should be a 24 on the attack roll.
Yes, you will hit.
Alright, so I need to roll...
Your character sheet should have came up.
It's still giving me the beholder.
Mine just crashed.
Mine just came up.
So there's going to be 19 points total.
Yeah, and it's fire except for the force.
I get fire and force, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, nope, it just gave me another 503 error.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it possible to chug a potion as a bonus action, use a potion and the scabbard to poison my blade?
That's a move action, so yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
If I'm not mistaken, the cannon uses my intelligence modifier.
Yes.
My intelligence modifier right now should be a 3, I think, with a 16.
Correct.
1d8 plus 3 is your thing.
Alright, so anybody within 10 feet or so of Easy can gain 9 temporary hit points. Finally,
Oh, thank you.
Finally,
The
one
demon really appreciates that.
No, demon was not included in that.
You said everybody. Okay.
Every
So
friendly.
the demon did not get to recharge its ability, and it sees Corinne has dropped a paladin at its feet.
Yeah,
And he's not happy with that.
Before that happens, though, I still have Z's. No, I don't. Z's sheet.
Oh, yes.
Never mind. Forget it.
Huh?
Z sheet just went down.
Z's. Oh.
So let me go ahead and give a roll on that. Nope, he misses.
Okay. So, Sulax, you're going to get a claw as Ezoid is going to be attacked. The the fighter ear is actually going to use his fighting style to help you. Because I got in just briefly enough to find his fighting style. So. Okay, so Sulak, this is your claw attack.
Alright, 20 is the number.
Okay. Okay, so you take 17 slashing.
Alright.
And Ezoid. The bite attack is a 24, and the claw attack is an 18.
Okay.
You're at a 20, aren't you?
No, I'm at a 17. Because the
17.
shield goes away after my turn, and my turn's already coming on.
Right.
So both of those are going to hit. I'm just trying to think if you actually needed to hit me with a claw or not. Since I can't check my hit points anymore.
Well, hold on. That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, I've halfway kept mine somewhat, sort of, kind of on roll 20, so I kind of have my character sheet.
Yeah, I was going to take
Okay.
the time to like transfer things over, but it's like, no, I don't want to really waste, have the screen block doing so during the stream. So
Okay. The dwarf
I think
gets
it's coming
his
up now.
hammer in between you and the bite, and take some of the damage off of you. So you're only going to take 16 from there and 14 from the claw.
All right,
Check roll 20 real
so
quick.
yeah, he's Easy's at least unconscious.
Okay, Easy has gone unconscious. Okay.
Yeah.
I know I didn't
So
have
I
any
can
more than
now-
like 20-something hit points.
I love how you say, "Oh, you're just going to take 30 points of damage after all the other stuff you've taken, and you're going to stay up, right?"
I mean, I've got 59 at this point, but
Well, you got that extra hit point.
that one.
And you wonder why I keep running away.
Now Z is still up, if I remember correctly. He's still conscious.
Barely, but yes.
Yeah, but he can help you because you have
Theoretically.
some extra healing potions. So Vanessa, you come around the corner, come out the door, and you see a demon,
Yeah.
and you're gonna go back in, right?
Does he look like he'd be strong?
The demon? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, the crumpled
He
pile of
looks
metal at
pretty
his
strong.
feet should
Just
indicate
a little
something.
bit.
Yeah, I mean, you do see
physical
Ezoid kind of.
strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
he looks strong.
So you probably beat my grapple.
He looks like Andre the Giant Meta Demon.
Okay. I'm
Oh,
going
no.
to mentally connect to him
Huh?
and in a raspy telekinesis type of way. This battle is last. Leave so we can win no more. Retreat. And try to, deceive him, thinking that this.
He's going to try an insight. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Maybe my charm. I'm going to use one of my damn things to see if I can get a better roll on that.
Okay.
Charismatic for a reason.
Mhm.
There.
You got it, but you're still way close, and so it's going to hesitate. But
We
it
must flee.
yeah, it has orders. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, now he has new orders to flee. Run away.
yes,
Yeah, I still blame
but yours
Phil
are not
actually.
magically binding. But it is going to confuse him for a moment. Charlotte.
Does he go on my turn, the the captain?
Yes, he will.
Okay, as he gets close to me, I go, "Oh, you're so nice and wonderful," and protection from good and evil on him. Go get him.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me
Because
get this
I don't think I
up
need to
enough.
worry about slow on anyone anymore.
No. Most of those people are gone.
Okay. And so that I can still see the demon, but I cast a regular spell. I don't have a bonus action spell. I guess I really do need to take healing word.
Okay. So he will double move to get up there.
That's it for me.
There. Okay, he can get to there.
And here is my wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Okay. Rail.
Creature's not dead yet.
So,
Nope.
I'm gonna keep firing. $13.
13 does not hit it.
24.
24 hits it. Since it's going slow, just tell me the total damage.
500.
Yeah.
Because it hadn't showed up on Roll20 at all. For us.
Yes. I saw 500 points of damage on that one, I think. Right?
I'm about to try and do something.
Hey, you got 2 smites left?
And I've been saving some cards.
How much damage?
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button and I don't know where I am.
You're right there in the
24.
chair.
Well, it's coming through now. So total
Sorry.
damage 14, and I just need the
Yes.
necrotic.
4 on the necrotic. So
Okay.
Good
It
damage.
howls
Okay.
in rage. So
Oh.
Sulak.
So, holding my longsword, dropping my shield, holding it in 2 hands, standing against the darkness with my fellow paladin, who is a Bane apparently, though, who And then by all that is holy, I raise my sword, and I'm going to attack it twice, but me and him get, I believe, a d6 is what that says, of radiant damage,
Okay.
and we both get 2d6 hit points back.
Yes.
So I'm going to roll that. Okay, that's 5 hit points back real quick. And then, yes, by all that is holy is ignoring any resistances it has and immunities it has. And with poison on my blade, I'm going to attack it twice, and I'm going to use Vow of Immunity as a bonus action to get advantage on these attacks.
Okay.
And I'm going to do what I can do to smite this thing into oblivion.
I understand.
26 to hit.
You hit.
I need a DC 15 con save from the poison.
Okay.
Unless he's immune to it.
Well,
he is
no.
immune to poison.
The thing
Oh,
is,
that's right.
by all that is holy ignores immunities and resistances.
That is true.
Nice.
Okay.
And then natural
So,
fucking 20.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay.
Smite.
And since he is a fiend, I get the extra D8.
Yes.
You know,
So-
he seems excited about that.
Well, I'm using poison, so that's a lot of damage to begin with. So,
Well,
con
I
save for the
missed the
second one.
poison on the first one.
So he'll take full poison on the first one.
Well, the demon just
Okay.
died.
Well, that's a lot of dice, so just... and you know, an extra D6. So, I'm going to add all this up real quick.
He saved the second one.
I need to check. It is a +7.
Okay.
Alright, so there is that much damage. For the second attack base, let me roll the d6, and then have that and add that to that. Halved is only that. Plus all of this. Ooh, nice. Plus a d10, wherever that ran off to. Alright, and then the normal roll, and I don't have to have any of this, since he gets to take it all. 24, 26, 27, 28, 38. What's that? 45. For a grand total of 171 points of damage.
Okay, he still has one.
So those two attacks, by all that is holy, standing together in the darkness, and smite, two-handing the sword.
Yes, you burned through a lot of resources to get here.
That was
So-
everything I had. That
Yeah.
was everything I could have done.
So yes, you are able to fell the beast.
Hey,
And
I helped.
It starts to wisp away as it crumbles in this material plane.
You'll see.
Okay.
Crumbles, it hits
It
its head.
is-
I told you.
You'll see it again in about 100 years.
It is now full dark. Twilight has finished. You hear howls still coming from orcs out here. But no more a try to approach the doors. You have some people, including your food dog, who are standing guard at the door. during the fight, anyone up there will have noticed some of the dog people, the Lupins under Claude's direction, are actually spellcasters, and were helping out that way too. Hortoxia gets one more unit before she decides to put on her helmet and come back to help stand guard. Charlotte has gained the enmity of a Oni who really wants to kill her now.
I barely did damage to it.
So, just there's another reason, and I'll tell you in a minute. But go ahead and put that you have an enemy who's an Oni. Basically, the defecting orc told who the leader of the compound, and that was Charlotte. So obviously you're to blame for all the problems right here. Okay.
So, religion check to figure out what that thing was for my guy?
Yes.
Okay, 22. You're muted.
You're still muted.
So yes, this is Nalfresta. It is a demon, not a devil. So it is not linked to Asmodeus, but is possibly linked to the orc god Grummash.
Oh, so now I've got to put I'm enemies with all orcs now.
It didn't come after me. It came after you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know who it came after.
Well, it was actually coming after you, but the others hit it, and so they got to take the brunt of its fury.
I'm just going. He showed up there. Was he looking to attack me, or was it just he just showed up and then started attacking?
Well, he wanted to attack you. His orders were to kill the leader, Charlotte. And they were able to describe the astral elf.
Vanessa needs to speak.
Okay.
No, my group.
Okay.
You board up the entrance. You use the portcullises also to help block it, block the entrance, and the next day, when you go out to investigate, you notice a few things.
Wait, the next day?
Yeah.
Rested?
Yes, you're going to have rest. You get a long rest. There's not going to be another combat right now. So, next day when you go out to rest, orcs are not known for collecting their dead. And so you do find a fair amount of dead orcs. If you want to roll out, I can explain what some of the things were that were happening.
Before the nightfall, would I have been able to show Charlotte here's in the orc customs on telling them to surrender and have her voiced out her voice? Because you have thaumaturgy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're not listening. They're now fleeing. I mean, 2 dragons, a Corinne, so it's brought here by a platinum cobalt. Yeah, they're not listening.
Well, I'm telling them to surrender and join us. You know.
It isn't happening.
They're Trump
It
card.
is not happening. Okay. because what sits in here is more frightening than you, between you and it. So, anyway, the next day when you go out to kind of survey what happened, the fields that had been plowed are pretty much done for. They'll have to be resown, etc. Scrolling out, you find groups of or units of the orcs up in this area. There are 2 units that were up here.
Mhm.
One of them, you find 5 orcs that had been sacrificed in a ritual. And you can probably figure out what that ritual was. But you see that another group had started to flee, and they're all dead. I mean, they're about 300 yards from where they are right now, but they're all dead. So they were fleeing and something got them. I'm not even going to make you make medicine checks. They each have fang marks in their neck. You find another group up here that something similar happened to. Back here, you find that the Cobalt and the in Brandlin did a lot of damage. You find out that 2 of the Cobalt actually have a pact with Bahamut. And they make really great assassins because they can see in the dark and just cast darkness and start going to town on anything that is in their reach. And they had taken haste potions just to make it even better. Let's see. The Blue Dragon, you can see 2 of its lines of lightning that it used to just strafe these orcs. You do find tracks. They are leading off to the northwest. And since it is 11:04, we will stop there. And next time, y'all can talk to your NPC.
Yay! So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening for our chaotic battle and also more chaos with trying to get our character sheets up to run for tonight's game. Come join us next Friday for some more Consequences of Chaos, see what happens next or what kind of aftermath we're going to have to deal with. And of course, as per usual, if you cannot wait till next Friday to, scratch that tabletop RPG itch you may have, you can join us Wednesday for some more organized play, and of course Thursday for our new game, With Power Comes, our Mutant and Masterminds game. Let's see. Also, over the weekend, I'll be playing some Forspoken. If anybody's interested in checking that out, to collect those chaos points you can spend. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Bye.
Take care.